Hello, Mr. King. You got a big fucking nose, Mr. King. Mr. King Bling. Yes. Alrighty. Back in the picture. Making movies. 'Cause I'm a movie maker. I've got the, God is a DJ, life is a dance floor. So I'm going to be a DJ this Arvo. And, yeah, I'm going to play some rockin' songs as usual and make every fucker laugh their heads off. Because it's good shit. But yesterday I had a lot of, pretty much cracked the code in my head and woke up and started talking to Ship's Command, this fucking big battle cruiser Emit, and there's 7 archangels on board. They're the scientists, and yeah, they're in my fucking headspace, and I can talk to them. So yesterday I had a raging convo with them, but I'm pretty sure I'm in a megabyte or space. I call them miles when we track through space. And, yeah, it's a war on space because they're the big people in their big universe and galaxy. And we're in my miniature galaxy and universe. Being a Time Lord, I stole space from them when they're a bit pissed off with it, but they love it. And yeah, pretty much made everything. So yeah, but that's what happens. So I just studied more DNA cloning and bacteria and E. coli is used to so viruses and bacteria are the catalyst for changing DNA sequence and applying the situation to a, what will we call it? A thing that's hasn't been done by evolution pretty much. Evolution didn't create it. We get in there and create what evolution created from the single cell. Because once I've created the Earth, I wait till she cools a bit, and then I'll put the single living cell in an ocean pool, and I'll let the 20 amino acids that come out of the earth from mixing with salt water and electricity, lightning, I'll let that create life pretty much. And yeah, I'm going to mess with every bit of DNA. I've got a new form of changing genetics as well, using crocus bulb juice. You put a plant seed in crocus bulb juice and it changes the genetics. That's why I'm going to make a new form of marijuana, new form of ecstasy, new form of not pseudoephedrine, but ephedrine, because pseudo is when they make ephedra by like making beer, they brew it. But yeah, I got a lot of shit to do, man. But like Yanni said, degradate or get people to fucking, like, if I know the basics of everything. So if I want to clone, I don't need to go to university to be a DNA and a physicist. I just have a general idea of what I want to do and then delegate. Like, I'll get three top students in year 12 every year of every school and put them in a fucking science lab, feed them good drugs, make them happy. This will be like a Star Command, the start of Star Command, and they will build the time machine and the battle cruiser Emit and still my study. And I'm going to put them through Kapuka. They have to do 3 months at Kapuka to join Star Command, exactly what I did. And I did get most outstanding recruit at boot camp. So I'm a bit of a smart little fucker. But I wanted to do 3 months at Kapuka like I did. And then they joined Star Command. And then I'm going to teach them for 1 year, whereby telling them to watch what movies to watch, what books to read, what we're going to do. I'll give them the general gist, the Soldiers 5. And we're all going to take drugs while we're learning. And yeah, and then we're going to build everything. So we need to build lots of stuff. And yeah, I'll have physicists, DNA experts, metallurgy, alchemy, the Druids' language, Ogham, and I'll teach them all that. And yeah, and that's what we're going to do. So 20 years to build a battle cruiser. That's what I've given. So I'll be kicking around on Earth for 20 years, but things have to change pretty much. The government has to go, hey, fucking, righto man, you're spinning us out a bit, but we like it. And yeah, no, I'm going to make people live forever. We're going to enlighten people. And yeah, when you're enlightened, it's like taking really good ecstasy, but that's cool. I'm going to make you some really good ecstasy to take anyway. So everyone's going to feel good. And the average human should live 1,000 years maximum if they don't drink too much. And yeah, so that was the original people that we made in the genetic experiments from Yowies, from Yawa. We that's what the human race has got about a third of, is Yawa. Yowies DNA. And yeah, they're interdimensional travellers. That's why sometimes you see them walking in the bush, but they never get hit by cars or fucking shit like that. Because they're pretty smart. And yeah, there's a few different types, but they don't like fire. They don't use fire. And they love trees. Trees of Mother Nature, so yeah, but they were created from evolution. Evolution created the Yowie. And then the Anarchy stepped in, Anu and his crew, and they added their reptilian DNA and a couple of other alien races into the Yowies and made human beings, Adam. And then they cloned Adam and made the woman, Eve. So there you go. But typical fucking Cain kills Abel. So in the first generation of the genetic experiment, there's murder, for fuck's sake. So I think that's what got us so pissed. So yeah, what do? You didn't get the 10 Commandments till Moses come along, thou shalt not kill. You should respect all life, man. You shouldn't kill anything. Rats, mice, they've all got souls. Spiders shouldn't fucking kill anything. Snakes should let it all live and live with it. That's the key to fucking the kingdom of heaven. Because Earth is a kingdom of heaven, but it's run by fucking evil little cunts. But don't worry, all is in good time. But everybody I know, everyone I've ever met, I'm going to get them and their family and put them on transporter ships in space, and yeah, put them across the universe, our universe, the 9 planets and moons that we've got. And we'll go out into the universe a bit, because that's what the universe is made for the human race to enjoy. And yeah, we're gonna have a bit of fun, because we're gonna change the energy use on Earth. No more coal. It'll all be crystal energy and solar, because I've created a new solar panel, and we use crystal glass instead of normal glass, like a lead-like crystal. We'll have the fractals in the crystal, like a 8-sided, or the prism, the 4-sided triangle. We can have them like them, and then the light comes in from the sun and refracts 7 times or 6 times compared to once. And it's going to go through a film of water. We'll have an inch of water on top of the solar panel, and the light bends then when it comes through the water and goes into a different frequency, and it creates more power. So we don't need as many solar panels as we got now. We only need a couple. And I'm going to make a rule: no more cutting down the trees, because I love me trees, but I'm going to give you the Ogham. I'm going to plant 22 trees from the Druids alphabet, and we'll use those to genetically look into plants, and because that is the key to genetics in plants. But one genetically modified thing I'm going to create is marijuana hemp, and cross it with seaweed or spirulina, so it can grow underwater, and we're going to feed it monatomic gold, and then that'll be a food source for the world, and because your food is your medicine, and it'll stop all disease and getting old. You should live to 1,000 years old. But I am making thy holy bread. I've got mustard seed, and it says with the strength of a mustard seed I can move a mountain. So I've got my mustard seed growing, and I'm feeding it monatomic gold because they suck gold out of the ground. And yeah, and I'm going to grow the first crop, get the seeds out of the mustard seed pod, and then grow that crop, and feed it monatomic gold as well, and then make bread out of it. It'll be a holy bread, and that should get the electrons in the body, in your cells, really going fucking apeshit. Well, there are a couple of things I'll do, and the biggest thing I'm going to do is no more hurting animals. You go trophy hunting, and I'm going to burn you at the stake. Lol. Gonna burn you at the stake if you murder anyone. Lol. And then, yeah, pedophiles will get burnt. So fucking, because it's the holiest way, so they don't have to go to hell. Because there is a place where your soul, your frequency, your energy of your soul does go places, and it can go to hell, and that's where Satan is, old Satan. But yeah, he looks after the I think he pretty much puts your energy of your soul into this big fucking thing he's got, like an engine, an electrical engine, and yeah, he electrocutes you for eternity. But I think the worst could be an electric cage full of cobras. lasted 5 seconds in that in my dreams, so that was pretty hairy. But yeah, so I'm gonna change the world. I want to disarm the world and just have till we make the battle cruiser Emit. I'm gonna have the Australian Army. I'm gonna actually get more men and women into the Defence Force of Australia and police the world. So I've got to do that. But yeah, much to do. So much to do. So I've got to make new drugs, make drugs legal, because I want my scientists to take methamphetamine. I'm going to take methamphetamine as well. I'm going to smoke opium at night and take ecstasy and smoke hash or marijuana. And yeah, I'm going to create fucking the stars, man. Pretty much worked out how I'll make a planet. I've got to have a dragon. And the dragon spins around and bites his tail. And then I can add rocks or minerals. And yeah, but I do make suns. And I know I got to go through black holes first and study the black hole. So I think you can go insane in a black hole due to pressure. But yeah, you just you turn in. Light can't escape black holes, man. So there's a lot of fucking pressure in there. But that's the gateways to interdimensional travel and making suns and universes, and yeah, somehow compress the hydrogen down without it exploding in a black hole till a certain point of the black hole, and yeah, compress hydrogen and probably carbon, I dare say. Yeah, and you create a sun. There's fucking pretty much lots of shit to do, but I don't want my animals hurt anymore. The way we're going to kill our cattle, our sheep, and our pigs and chooks is euthanasia. We're going to give them a needle. We're not going to put a bolt through their fucking head again. That's just fucking stresses them out. So that's one thing we'll be doing. And if you're caught fucking hurting any other animals, I'm going to burn you at the stake. So, yeah, we're going to save the animals. No more killing fucking dogs in the dog pound either. We're going to stop puppy farms. And, yeah, nobody sells dogs. The only way you get a dog's from the pound. Because dogs have souls too, and they have big souls. Because sometimes you can get reincarnated as a dog. So fucking be good to your dogs. Alright, love you guys. Peace out, you felching bastards. And don't worry, you met me for a reason, man. Okie dokie.